am back. I'm a little late, but I am back with my spring polish picks. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 polishes here. This is probably my biggest spring polish picks video that I have ever done, but I am doing it a little bit differently this go around. Instead of including swatches, I'm going to show you guys bottle shots because I actually want to wear these, and it might motivate me to wear them if I don't just swatch them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but all of these I purchased with my own money. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think so. One of them I may have gotten as PR, but I have a feeling, I believe that I purchased it myself. But there are quite a few polishes here. I am a super sucker for spring. You guys know how I am if you've watched me for a couple of years. I just am obsessed with spring. Spring is my favorite season, and I will never get off of my soapbox when it comes to spring. Let's get started. So the first ones are yellows, and these are, well, this first one is a newer release. This is Orly's Golden Afternoon. This is from their latest spring collection, and it's just a really good earthy yellow, and it's got that beautiful brush on it, and it comes with a lot in the bottle. Like, you just can't go wrong with Orly. Although in the past, I will say, their past spring collections have been kind of fails, but this year I'm very, very pleasantly surprised, and this was one of my favorites from the collection. I did do a review, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. I just really like this one. Formula is good too. It's a beautiful yellow. I think this is going to work for a ton of skin tones as well. Like, I think this is going to look really good on some deep skin tones, or I know it does because I've seen the swatches, but it's just so pretty, and I feel like this is one of those yellows that just about anybody can get away with wearing because it's got it's a toned down yellow, you know what I mean? It's got like a more brown in it, which I think is more yellow, which I think is more wearable for those who don't typically gravitate towards yellows. The next yellow is Zoya's B. I love the name of this. Like, the name alone is just so stinking cute, and the fact that it's yellow is just like, oh my gosh, could you get any cuter? This is a softer yellow, but the formula is so good. Oh my gosh. If I had to say my favorite shade of yellow, it's probably going to be like this shade. It's really pretty. It's light, but it's not neon, although I do love a good neon yellow, so maybe I'm lying right now. I don't know, but this is just a really pretty yellow, and the formula is good. It's from Zoya. You really can't go wrong. The next one is an oldie. I'm actually kind of hoping that I get this on my toes, and I kind of wish I had the newer brush, although this brush that I have in this one isn't like the worst, but it is one of their older brushes. This is China Glaze's Highlight of My Summer. This was a fan favorite like over 5 years ago, like a cult following, and for good reason. It's a beautiful color. The formula maybe isn't the best, definitely not compared to today's standards, but it's one of those colors that, I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's worth the labor. It's a labor of love, and it's worth that labor. I remember wearing this on my toes before, and I know that it was a beast, but at the time it wasn't so bad. But you know, like, compared to now, definitely a beast. Look, I just put it on my thumb, and it did cover that blue or the periwinkle up. But so, no, you know what? This is probably gonna be a 3-coater on my toes. Oh my gosh, look at the color combination. Look at that. Oh my gosh. These two colors together are dynamite. The next one is Orly's Vintage. This is an oldie but goodie. This is another one with like a cult following, or I did have one. I really like this shade, and the name is perfect because I feel like it describes this color perfectly, like vintage. It's like a vintage green. It's like a sea foamy-ish kind of green. It does have more of a curly formula. If I'm recalling correctly, I believe it does have more of a curly formula, so 3-coater for me, but you can get by with 2. The next one is Zoya's Blue. This is one that I went back and forth on because I had heard a lot of good things about it, but I wasn't sure if maybe people were yanking my chain. But this is like the lightest powdery blue that I have come across with a fantastic formula. Like, you can actually get this one to be opaque in one coat. I do apply 2 because I have some, you know, there's some texture on my nails, so I want to cover all that up. But in time, after using this a few times, it does thicken up to where you can wear it in just one coat, and it's so pretty. I feel like I kind of struggle with like certain shades of blue, like especially like a lighter blue like this, but for whatever reason with this one, it actually works well with my skin tone. So that's why I kind of gravitate towards it. So I decided last minute to throw in this one. I'm doing this in color order, so I feel like I have to do it now. But this is Orly's Beautifully Bizarre. I kept thinking about it while I was talking about Orly's Vintage, and I can't resist. This color is so beautiful. This is like I don't know, it's a super faint pink with a blue or green shift in it. It kind of depends on the lighting. Sometimes it looks blue and other times it looks green, but it looks like a mother of pearl kind of nail polish, and I just love it so much. I believe I get this opaque in 2 to 3 coats. It has been a while, but this color is so worth it. Like, it's kind of unique. You guys, it's like really kind of unique. A Jody classic is Color Club's Hot 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 Pants. It's a pastel neon corally pink. Literally, I will never get over this polish. Like, if I die, my husband better have them paint my nails in hot, hot, hot pants. That's just the way it is. It is so beautiful, and it's especially nice on the toes. I love wearing this on my toes because it gives my feet like a clean look. Honestly, this is like my power color. For some people it's red. Nope, for me it's this shade right here. The next 3 come from the Peeps collection. This first one here is Peeps Lavender. It's just a really pretty purple. I feel like it's got well, it does. It has like a neon kick to it, and so it kind of just pops off the nails. So I want to wear that, and I'm probably going to wear it on my toes as well because it's just one of those shades that, you know, there's some shades that you can wear on both your toes and on your hands or your fingernails. Why does fingernails sound so bad? It doesn't just roll off the tongue. I feel like this is going to look good on my toes. I'll wear it on my fingers too, but on my toes, I find that it's a little more difficult to find shades that look good because especially on my toes, I feel like things pull, or certain colors pull out the red. The next one is Peeps Pink, and this is just a neon pink, and I'm just kind of obsessed, really. It's just a neon pink, and it's so pretty. What can I say? And then the last Peeps one is my favorite from that collection. I did do a review on this, so if you haven't seen it, be sure to check out my video. I'll put it in the iCard and then I'll link it down below as well, and on the in card too, so to make it easy for you guys. But this is Peeps Fruit Punch, and it's acrylic, and I am so obsessed. It is so pretty. It's like a watermelon reddish pink. Oh my gosh. If you could only get one polish from the collection, honestly, as I've thought about it, I really think it's this one. Like, as time has gone on, because it's been a while since I did that review, I feel like it's this one. And then my very last pick is Olive & June's Hibiscus. I've talked about this a lot lately, and I just can't get enough. I really just cannot get enough of it. It is a cherry pink. The formula is fantastic. If you guys have any recommendations from the Olive & June line, like specific colors, please let me know. There were a few that I was gravitating towards when I was in the store at the time that I was purchasing this, and I almost picked up 2 others. I ended up putting them back, but I definitely need some recommendations because they do have quite a few polishes, but they're $9 each. They're $9 each, so that is a little pricey. I do think that they're worth it, but like, I just gotta rein it in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Fantastic. The brush is perfect. I don't know what else to say about it. It is so pretty. I'm sure I've said that so many times in this video, so forgive me. So those are my picks for spring. I'm going to leave these out on my desk, and I'm gonna pull from them and wear them and probably talk about them. I do want to do, if I haven't already started them, I'm gonna share with you what I've been wearing every 2 weeks, so it's gonna be like a collection of the previous 2 weeks. I hope that makes sense. I explain things in the most confusing way possible sometimes, so that's what I plan on doing. So I'm gonna leave these on my desk, and I'm gonna probably talk about these again in the future, the near future, so hopefully you guys aren't sick of them already. But okay, I forgot to talk about one. This is Zoya's Leslie. It does remind me a bit of Orly's Beautifully Bizarre, except it's much more purple, and I feel like the shimmer bits in it are a lot, I'm just gonna say thicker, but they're chunkier. Like, you can see more of the texture in them, whereas the one in Beautifully Bizarre is like really fine. I just love these reflective kind of delicate colors. They're very ethereal. I've said that before about these shades. There's just something really ethereal about them. Kind of reminds me of the girl from The Neverending Story. I really wanted to look like her when I was a kid. Am I the only one? And I was terrified of the part with the wolf. Like, I was terrified. That was the scariest part in the whole movie when I was a kid. But these shades are seriously They draw me in, they draw me in. That is it for my spring polish picks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna leave links to some previous videos that I've posted. If you guys haven't checked them out, go ahead and do so. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!